Hey guys, Wally here with Korear Cast and say
Oh, I'm still Noah.
your
I didn't know you guys still needed the information.
name. So sorry it has been a while for our videos. We recorded 2 of them, but apparently
two of the videos. We didn't record the sound. And
apparently you have to record sound with videos. So
we thought about giving you like the old 1870s subtitle cards.
Yeah, just here you go, guys. Follow along.
In between scenes, but we didn't.
Yeah, so we are now redoing videos, which
starts with this one.
Yeah, starts with this one. So thanks for joining. Last time we talked
about this, but
with sound, it was the long visa application form. So today we're going to talk about the short visa application form, which is pictured here, that he's probably going to put here in front of my face again. So
it's 1 page.
Yeah, it is extremely short. So short, actually, that we are going to just go over the whole thing on the video starting right now. You ready to play 21 questions? It's actually only like 9 questions.
It's time to play 10 questions.
Yeah.
So, full name in English as shown on your passport.
Yeah, so that's where you're going to put your full name in English.
As shown on your, you can copy it down from your passport.
Yep.
What about your Han Ji Seng Myung?
Nope. That section?
Yeah. You just leave it blank?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just leave that section blank, which is section
1.2.
1.2.
You'll notice because it's in all Korean, and you're not probably not Korean.
Yeah. So leave that one blank.
If you are Korean and that it does apply to you, fill it out. But if you're moving to Korea and you're Korean, I'm confused.
Yeah, you shouldn't fill out this visa application. It's another one you need to fill out.
What is your sex?
Male.
Okay, I figured that. Your DOB, date of birth.
Yeah, that's date of birth. I'm old. Don't jot down old. Jot down your date of birth.
But you do put year,
yes,
month, then day. It says it on the form, but make sure you do it.
Yeah, year, month, day.
Yeah, and write it all the way out, all 4 digits of the year, and then you're going to put numbers for the month and then numbers for the day.
Yep.
What is your nationality?
USA.
Yeah, you're going to put USA.
Well, for me.
Unless you're not from USA. If you're from Croatia, you can put Croatia.
Yeah, but USA if you are from America.
Where is your country of birth?
USA.
All right, write that down. Unless you're from Croatia and you're born in Croatia, then write Croatia there. Where's your national identity number?
Oh, see, this one stumped us up, but we figured it out on the long application form. So
we already knew it. Yeah,
we already knew it. It's your Social Security. For obvious reasons. I'm not going to say that on camera. Well, I don't know why you would want to be me, but...
You live in Korea. They're trying to get to Korea. This would be an easy win for them.
Next question.
Just apply for a passport. I'm like, yeah, can you reinstate my visa? All right, and then you're going to get to the part that says, details of visa issuance confirmation. What is your confirmation number?
Well, your employer should have already sent you that, and then you just copy that down.
Yeah, you should have an email. If you don't have an email from your boss that has a confirmation number, you don't want to move to this part yet.
You want to go back a video.
Yeah, this is very necessary. What is the date of issuance or issue date?
That's another one that your employer will send you.
It should be in the same email.
Yep.
Even though the email is in Korean, you should be able to read it. Although, some people didn't fill theirs out correctly. I'm not going to give any names. I'm not going to put anybody under the bus.
Oh, you mean
because I wouldn't do that. All right? But it's confusing. The form's in Korean. Look for the one that says visa issuance number and write that down. Don't write down the receipt number.
Yeah, don't do that.
Some people make mistakes. Write down your passport number. What is your passport number?
You can find that on a thing called Passport.
Yeah, it says passport number right next to it. It's off to the side, I think. All right, and then your expiration date. Look, I don't even have to look at it yet. Passport expiry date. When did your passport expire?
Also, found on a thing called a passport.
Yeah,
just fill it out.
Yeah, you're basically just copying your passport for this. It's not actually that hard.
And most of the stuff.
Are you changing your passport within 3 months?
No. Well, for me, I wasn't. If you are,
You choose check yes.
You would check yes.
They may ask you to reapply for another passport too, though. So just know that when you're moving somewhere for a year, 10 years, however long you plan on staying in Korea, you're gonna need a passport for that time to go anywhere. So you might just want to go ahead and renew your passport. All right. So are you from Croatia?
No.
It doesn't actually ask that. I just want to see.
I
I just wanted to check. All right. Then the date of your application. Do you know how to put the date of your application?
Yeah.
What was the date? What was the date of your application?
I don't remember the date that we sent the application.
But you are going to put it in the same format as you did the date of birth. So year, month, day. And then you're done with that. And then you're going to certify that what you've said is to your knowledge and belief.
Correct.
True and correct. Both of those things. And that you will comply with the Immigration Act of the Republic of Korea.
Or wherever you're going.
You're just going to sign where it says signature/seal.
Boom.
You don't have to do the unless you're under 17, you don't have to do the parent's signature. I mean, if your parents want to sign, I'm sure they don't have any problem with that, but...
I'm good. 29, why is he?
Yeah. You don't need your parents' consent to do things. Oh, trust me, I do. And then the bottom part says, for official use only. You're not an official, don't use it. They'll use it when you get to the office. If you're a diplomatic official and I just called you not an official, I'm sorry. But also, you still don't need to use that unless you're filling out your own form, which I don't know if that's legal or not.
Because I'm not an official.
I'm not an official. Honestly, you could say I'm not an official.
Well, so...
It's official. I'm not an official. I've said it in public.
That's it for filling out the short visa application form.
For filling out the form.
But... Now, since that was so short, we're going to move on. We're going to talk about what you do with all of the documents.
Why you filled this out and what you're going to do.
And what you're going to do with it. So, starting, you need to mail or go to your embassy. We say your embassy. Why did I say your embassy?
Because you person watching, have an embassy. Unless you're, unless for some of your country or whatever, you're not in America, they don't have embassies. In which case, we just lied to you. Yeah. In America, of course, we have specific embassies. Like, we're from Mississippi, so naturally our embassy is clearly in...
Houston,
Texas. That's right, of course. You'd think maybe it's the one in Dallas because that's closer.
Or Atlanta.
No. Dallas isn't actually technically closer. It's just on a better highway. Atlanta, because it's literally closer. No, of course not.
Houston.
It's Houston, Texas.
So, Google where...
Yeah, give it a Google. You can call some of these embassies and ask what your jurisdiction is. If they don't answer, it's because they're not going to answer. You call again, and then you call again.
Until they answer.
And they'll answer at the 20th time. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Specifically, if you're doing this with somebody, and one person call 20 times, and then let the other person call one time, and then they'll answer the other person.
Yeah, the best strategy is to try to prove a point.
Yes.
See, Wally came up to me, he said, look, man, they're just not answering. I'll prove it to you. He called him, hello, this is the Embassy of the Republic of Korea. Wow, they're not answering.
Really agitated me, but it was fine. We got him on the phone. So, you're going to take all of the documents that we have talked about in all of the videos. You may be wondering, what are those documents? It's okay, because I have them listed, and we're going to state them again, just so you can have it all in one video. You need your visa application.
Yep, you're going to need that.
Yeah, both
we just talked about it, so you're going to need it.
You need your passport, and then you need a passport-sized photo.
Those are different things. One's literally just a picture of you. One of them is your passport.
Yes, and then you need $45. How do you need that $45?
You want that in cold, hard cash.
Yeah, they do not accept card, so
they
you
do
need
not
cash.
give change.
Yeah.
Those people are like mobsters.
And then you're going to need something called a VIN. Not on your card.
Well, there's one on your card.
There is, but not that one. Visa issuance number, which you've already filled out on the short form and the long form.
So you should have it.
Yes.
If you don't have it, don't fill out the short form. You don't have it yet.
And then the next thing, the next three things you need are all for COVID. So if you're watching this and COVID isn't going on, cool. That means we're still relevant.
Lucky you.
And I'm happy. But you need well, actually, one of them is a health statement. You need that regardless.
Yeah.
But
they do want to know whether you have, gonorrhea, herpetosyphilitis or something.
Yeah. So that's a health statement. You're going to need that regardless whether COVID's going on. But on your health statement, it has some COVID questions now. But then you
Well, no,
need.
it's a different form. That's the,
Oh yeah, that's right.
it's a different
It
form.
is.
It's the other health.
Yeah, it's the consent to quarantine. So that's all for COVID.
Yeah, you're gonna say, hey.
Yes, I will quarantine. Check.
Are you willing to stay 2 weeks in quarantine? You have to, and then you say yes or no.
And then you need a doctor's notice. Now this one is a
weird.
complicated one. Yeah. So for us, we were lucky, and the embassy that we went to, they accepted our like 2-week-old, 3-week-old. I don't remember how it was. It was like pretty old.
It was about a week and a half.
Yeah, doctor's notice.
And also, we just printed it off the internet because our hospital refused to give us one within 24 hours.
Yeah, so you need to, here, when you call your embassy.
Within a week. For a whole week, they wouldn't give it to us.
We did, so I did some research on it, and from what I've seen, depending on what embassy you have to go to, they need a doctor's notice within 48 hours of you coming there. So, if that's the case, then good luck, because I mean, from what I know, it takes 48 hours just to get the results in. So, and then some places need an actual doctor's signature and not an online one. So you won't be able to just print the form out online with your doctor's signature. You have to physically get them to sign. Other ones don't need any of that. They just need a note saying that you don't have COVID.
Which, to be fair, I mean, the doctor's signature is pretty, appealing, because our form was literally just a sheet of paper that said negative, Forest General. And I was like, well,
yep,
we're negative.
Yep, and then doctor's signature was there, and they accepted it. But again, that was a while ago. That was when COVID was first going on in the States. So
that was our experience. We don't know about your experience.
So call, see what you need. So that's it. You need to do one of two things at this point. You need to mail it, or
you need to go to the
embassy. Need to go to the embassy and give it to them. Once that's done, what could you do?
You could.
This is the exciting part.
What you could do is watch more of our content, our delicious, delicious content.
Yeah, you could. Or you could just start booking your flight. How long is this process supposed to take? 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks.
Now, we booked our flight a month out.
Yeah, I booked mine 4 weeks out because I wanted to go see my family because I care about them.
I booked mine 4 weeks out because
that's when I was leaving. You booked it because that's when I was leaving.
Yeah, I was like, okay, 4 weeks.
Yeah,
so, but whatever makes you feel comfortable. It's supposed to take 2 weeks. With COVID going on, I was like, it's probably going to take 3. But then I was like, maybe it takes 4. 4 weeks sounds good. So, whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Like somebody could, fill out the form wrong and it might delay us by a little bit.
Yeah, I wonder who would do such a thing.
Just so you know, they literally call you at the last minute. Like, she was literally putting Wally's stuff in the envelope to mail it to him, and she was like, "Is this really your VIN number?" And I was like, "Yeah." You think I'm stupid?
And turns out.
And then I looked at my email and I was like, "Yeah, it should be this number, right?" And she's like, "That's not what number it says." And I'm like, "Oh, so
turns out he
stupid.
Is stupid." But luckily, if it's an easy fix, they'll fix it at the embassy. But if not, then they have to mail it back to you, and then you have to either go back to the embassy or you have to mail it back to them, which will obviously make it longer. So whatever makes you feel comfortable, talk to your employer, say, hey, I'm looking to leave on this date. This is when I'm booked my flight. You guys can work that out. But that's what you should be doing, because the next video that we have, I mean, it's going to be like a cool drink video that we're about to record. But the next video that we will have informational will
There's going to be stuff when we got here in Korea.
So
we were in Korea when we did those things.
Yeah. So stay tuned, and normally I leave with what I'm gonna eat, but
so
this time,
comment and subscribe.
I can't believe you just did that. So this time we're gonna drink some more bagged drinks, and you'll get to see that because we're doing that as soon as we hit pause. Bye.